Like ice cream, Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. Come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win. When they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights coming this offseason.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They're trying to run for the first down with Jones. 12 yards there, and a first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Keep pushing the ball downfield.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota. He joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Good play
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one complete to Sherfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To the right side, this is Joe.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Now Darnold. That one into the hands of Jefferson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Here's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On fourth down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichert, to try this Viking field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
To the air right away is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline.
He is in. A.J. Brown. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They run it once more with Jones. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Again, it's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Darnold to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a man who made the move inside the division. It's Saquon Barkley.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often.
Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
Get these stuff, defense. Don't let him catch the ball, defense.
To review the play, on the field.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
What are you looking at?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Tighten up, play your position.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts again. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, looks like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. and the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
1st and 10.
Come on, offense. Come on.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Now a loose football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Darnold to the air once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This is Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. on the toss here with Jones. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Minnesota. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. Vikings are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If you're targeting the quarterback and are not on the same page, It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. We're going to see what it looks like.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll pick up the 1st down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Run it up the gut. All right, let's control the clock here.
Here's Jones. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and 5. To throw is Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now he takes off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Hurts. There he goes again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 14, Vikings 10.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Throw on first down is Garner. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Play fake to Jones. Now Darnold. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings move on to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Hurts to throw. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. First-team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second and goal.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. To throw is Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't get it. It's incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Chandler now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This could be a turn.
Here's second and 6.
Let's counter up. This is huge. Don't let us go.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Darnold to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd down and 3.
Pushing the rock down the field. Time to hit play dirt, fellas.
He'll run. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Riker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run here. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Don't let him get there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Hurts again. Now he'll run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Powell now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Got some points on that.
Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action with Darnold. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Not like we can freeze the defense. We got it in that end zone.
They fake to Jones. Now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Darnold to throw on first down. He's got this on target to Addison. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
I believe in you. Pick up the ball, man.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And we'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They'll drop to throw. Open receiver is Dotson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Keep pushing the ball downfield! Let's end this drive with 6 that ball down the field!
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.